special call session of Lincoln Parish School Board, Thursday, February the 20th. If y'all please stand for the invocation read by Mr. Mack and the pledge read by Hunter Smith.
Let's all bow our heads, please. To our Lord and Creator, we are grateful for all who are assembled here today. We thank you for the honor and the privilege of serving this district. May we always be mindful of our challenges, our obligations, as we do our missions. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Mack, Hunter, Smith, appreciate y'all. You have the agenda printed there before you. The changes in that, pretty simple today. If not, we have a motion to adopt the agenda as printed. I shall move. Motion by Danny Hancock, second by Lisa Bess. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposition? Motion carries. All right, moving into new business, Mr. Milstead.
How many of you have any of you have, or do all of you have the resolution before you? Okay. There's a resolution that goes with this process of establishing a new board member with a vacancy. Before I go there, Mr. Barmore, you want to say a word or two about this process before we?
No, it's just been a good 13 years. I've enjoyed it, made some good friends, some good people, and I'm looking forward to turning it over to Ms. Dawes. It's been great.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Yeah. we certainly appreciate you very much over the years. And of course, he didn't go into the detail about reared and went to school and taught everything exclusive to Dubach. So
70 years worth.
They're very, very rare in our damn time. So we appreciate all that you've done over the years, not just as a board member. When a vacancy does occur, of course, then the Secretary of State's office has to be notified, and Mr. Barmore did his due diligence on that, and we heard back sooner than we thought, and so that being the case, we had to declare, it's our role as a board, or your role as a board, to declare a special election. And of course, the special election is designated November the 3rd, which is the presidential election day, but that was the next one that was qualified according to the Secretary of State's office and the Attorney General guys. So that being said, the resolution in front of us to be considered, I guess I need to read that, or you can read it, Mr. President. Go ahead. Okay. The resolution of the Lincoln Parish School Board, whereas Michael Barmore, board member, District 4, Lincoln Parish School Board, Parish of Lincoln, State of Louisiana, resigned effective March 1st, 2020, resulting in a vacancy in that office. Whereas pursuant to Louisiana Revised Statutes 18:602B, the governing authority has until March 20th, 2020 to make an appointment to fill this position until an election can be held. Of course, we'll do that as well. Whereas the Lincoln Parish School Board is given the authority and responsibility under the provisions of Louisiana Revised Statutes 18:602 to appoint a person to fill the vacancy who meets the qualifications of the office and to call a special election to fill the vacancy. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the members of the Lincoln Parish School Board, at a special meeting duly convened, resolve that blank be appointed, and of course our goal is to put something in there, blank be appointed to fill the position of board member District 4 until a special election can be held to fill the vacancy. Be it further resolved that a special election be called and held with the primary election date set for November 3rd, 2020, and the general election date set for December 5th, 2020, with qualifying dates set for July 15, 16, and 17, 2020. And then it goes on to complete it by motion of board member blank, duly seconded by board member blank. The above resolution was adopted by the following vote on this blank day of February 2020. Yeas, nays, absent, abstain. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand officially on this blank day of February 2020, then signed by the President, then signed by the Secretary Treasurer. So that being said, Mr. President, I recommend that the board call a special election dated for November 3rd, 2020 for the filling of the District 4 position on the Lincoln Parish School Board.
Okay, you've heard the recommendation from Mr. Milstead. Any questions on this? Not, we have a motion.
So moved. That's
All
right.
right, motion by Lisa Bell, second by Dr. David Gillette. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any, oh,
We need to roll.
we need a roll call vote on this.
We
We
have
do,
to tally it.
yeah.
Linda Henderson,
Yes.
Hunter Smith,
Yes.
Otha Andrews is absent. George Mack,
Yes.
Debbie Abram,
Yes.
Annie Hancock,
Yes.
Mike Barmore,
Yes.
Susan Wally is absent. David Ferguson,
Yes.
David Gillette,
Yes.
Lisa Best,
Yes.
and Joe Mitchell.
Yes. That is 10 yeas and 2 absentees and no abstain or nays. Okay, motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Milstead. All right, also, school board appointment to fill the temporary vacancy for the District 4 of Lincoln Parish School Board. Mr. Milstead?
Thank you, Mr. President. At this time now, it is up to the board to hold an election. The technical terminology is an appointment. And the law states that if we don't do this within a 20-day period, then it becomes the governor's prerogative to do so. So I think it would behoove us in that case to have somebody that we know fulfill this position. And we must remember that when we're making this appointment, it is only for the time from now until the election, which will be November 3rd. And then, of course, the new person coming in will be the 1st of January next year, officially filling that position. So what we're doing today is nominating and appointing someone for the office on a temporary basis until the next election can be held. So that being said, after talking to Mr. Barmore on more than one occasion and realizing that Ms. Doss is the only person who's gonna run until he decided to run for re-election, our recommendation is that we appoint or nominate Ms. Donna Doss to fill the vacancy from now until really the November election, and then the seat being filled in January 1, 2021. That would be my recommendation.
Okay, heard the recommendation.
Well, we need to get a nomination, recommendation that we nominate somebody. I didn't make that clear, so.
Mr. President, I recommend that we nominate Ms. Donna Doss to fill this vacancy until the special election can be called, representing the Duboc District 4 on the Lincoln Parish School Board.
All right, motion by Mr. Mike Barmore, second by David Ferguson. Roll call vote on this also?
Yes, sir. Linda Henderson,
Yes.
Hunter Smith,
Yes.
Otha Andrews is absent. George Mack,
Yes.
Debbie Abram,
Yes.
Annie Hancock,
Yes.
Mike Barmore,
Yes.
Susan Wally is absent. David Ferguson,
Yes.
David Gillette,
Yes.
Lisa Best,
Yes.
and Joe Mitchell.
Yes. Again, 10 yeas, 2 absent, no nays. All right. That's it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ms. Donna Doss.
I was scared y'all weren't gonna approve it.
I'd like to express my appreciation for Mike. He's been a good friend, a good board member, and he's been a real steady member all these years, so we definitely appreciate him. And we look forward to Ms. Doss filling his shoes over there and working with you. We have a lot of fun, actually, so it's not all frowns and bad news, but it does have its moments. Any other comments from board members? All right, we have Ms. Best.
I make the motion to adjourn.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Yay.